Okay, guys, beginning of episode 8. If my numbers are all right, it's all getting out of control. I have no idea where I'm at. I haven't rendered any of these videos for like 4 episodes, so I don't know. Anyway, I'm going in. I'm finally joining the fray. I'm sending out this propaganda message. It's total BS. I just thought it would be fun to send it out. So I'm saying global announcement from the wise scholars of Arcoscephale for crimes against humanity, including the murder of the innocent and unarmed men, women, and children of the Great Woods, for the systematic genocide of the Cetician people, for the confinement and trafficking of golems under the guise of the Golem Foundation, for conspiring with the rogue nation Rl'yeh in an effort to assassinate and or enslave the minds of the people of Marignon, Pangaea, and Arcoscephale, for the wanton development of weapons of mass destruction. We, the Kingdom of Arcoscephale, hereby declare war against the Agarthan monstrosity and call upon all the free nations of the world to join in ridding the world of this menace. So I just wanted to do something fun, send it out there. I hope Agartha doesn't mind. I debated on whether it was bad manners to announce it globally. I'm not really certain on how this stuff works. So hopefully it's not a big deal. I kind of think normally I wouldn't do that, but seeing as I'm over here by myself, I don't think I have to worry about Pangaea. I'm not worried about anyone backstabbing me. Tien Chi and I have agreed to a truce. I think he's really confined, kind of like I am. Agartha has just wiped out... I'm sorry, not Agartha. Abysia has just wiped out Xibalba. And Bandar Log has also fallen. So 2 nations down. I think that leaves 6 left. And you can see I had a stale turn. I missed it. I just didn't realize it was up. So, Pangaea. Let's see. Cetis attacked Pangaea. Cetis did go AI also because he's pretty much out. Pangaea attacking Cetis. So he has moved into this fort up here. And Pangaea are hoping that we can kind of work together to divide Agartha. The plan is he will try to threaten the north side of Cetis's main island, and I'm going to try to push into his mainland. So, with that said, this is probably the most massive undertaking I've ever done in Dominions, setting up this attack. To start off, I am looking with a barrel of air in 75 troops. I wish I could take these Vinemen in, but I don't have a item to move another commander. But I'm gonna hit this throne down here. It says it's quite well organized, so I hope I can handle it. And my scout, who is only wearing a Shambler skin, is gonna hit the Siren's Refuge. It says it's free from enemy military units. Hopefully he doesn't put any province defense in there. That'll secure me from this southern side. Of course, this actually froze over, so I guess he could move there if he happened to have some troops up here. That would be a real bad situation for me. And then up here, the main forces, I got 10 or 11 astrologers. They're set to cast Communion Master, followed by Control, basically, and a variety of spells like Liquid Body, Luck, Body Ethereal, and somewhere in there a Summon Earth Power for a little reinvigoration. I don't know, guys. I'm not good with communion, so I hope I don't overdo it and kill everybody. There's going to be 10 or 12 slaves in there, I believe. And then a handful of other casters. Mostly casting Paralyze. I do have a Banner of the Northern Star. Is that what it's called? To bump everybody's Astral Magic up 1. What is that item called? Yeah, Banner of the Northern Star. So that'll be up right from the get-go. Oh, and whatchamacallit, Power of the Spheres on one of our Communion Masters, so, buffing up those spell paths. I don't know, this is going to be crazy. I'm hoping we have a big battle. I also got Rain going off because he does have those Magma Children, which I believe have heat effects and a heat shield. So, that's my plan, guys. I'm going in. I got about, I don't know, I made some of these Shade Beasts. I think they're going to be worthless. Green Lions. I got, 50-some archers. Those are actually longbowmen. And, 160 troops, which are basically just there to block. I mean, I'm really relying on our spells to get the job done. I got another 40 in here, which will join up. what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through here to the Great Wood, to the Deer Home, is that what it's called? Cross south into Marassia, and I have a Bane with a Vine Shield, Flying Boots, and a Frost Brand. So I'm going to see, I'll try to hit this Fennis with him, I think, and snag that in any other lightly armored or lightly protected provinces. And my goal is just to get to his capital. It's going to really depend on what comes out of Satis's island, because obviously if he shows up with an army up here, I'm going to have to, like, pull back or something. But, God, my voice. Anyway, that's the situation. We're going in this turn. I'm finally seeing some action. It is year 4, is winter of year 4. So we're almost 5 years in. I've done nothing to this point. Research is pretty much abysmal now. Let's go ahead and bump it to evocation. I'm looking to get to that Stellar Cascades and the Mine Hunt. But I honestly think at this point, it's either I do or die. So we're going to find out in the next few turns. Kind of looking forward to it. All right, here we go into the Mirror of Doom. First attack of the entire game for me here. Obviously, just province defense. Pretty decent number of these guys. Our dude's obviously pretty significantly impaired. -3 penalties. But they do have to get through our pretty heavy armor. The only thing is that they do have those poison weapons, so that can really add up. Let's see how this goes. I don't know. At this point, I'm thinking we'll win this fight. I'm thinking I got this army down in the south in the water. I got a Flying Bane with a Frost Brand, and then my main army. So that's three threats that I can field. As long as I don't do something stupid and get the Frost Brand caught or this army wiped out. Okay, it looks like a win. Looks pretty good. 7 dead. Pangaea attacking Satis. Where's that at? Copper Hills, okay. Did he siege that castle? Because it looks like he owns the province now. No, okay. And let's see. Siren's Refuge. And unfortunately, it looks like this one, which I thought had nothing in it, it said free from military units. So I don't know if that means he added units into it, but obviously this scout not gonna get the job done. I don't know. It still says free from military units. So I thought that literally meant you had 0 province defense. So now I'm looking at this spot. I think our guy is being affected by old age now, which really scares me. I think if he would die, then I would lose all these units. I'm bringing out another Shambler skin for a mage, which will be able to bring these Vine Men into the field. So I'm debating on going and grabbing this. This province right here brings 74 income, which is pretty good. But I'm thinking I take this, and then the Mystic will come with the Vine Men. We'll meet back in the Mirror of Doom. And then I'm debating, it's either to go down here or to go on land, take this, and I can just kind of maybe bounce between these provinces. My whole thing is just to try to distract him, to give him multiple things that he has to deal with. And then, of course, our main army here. So I'm going to fly the Bane over to the Great Wood, and our armies will meet here. I got a Ring of Regeneration, which I'm going to give to our god. And then from there, I think that the Bane could, hit small provinces like this. Like, he could go over, grab this one, or he could fly over to this one. So, lots of options there, as long as I hit low province defense. And then the last thing, I think Marignon actually took this. So, I was under the impression that they were kind of allied. So, I don't know. We're going to see. I guess we'll see what happens. If Marignon joins the fray from the west, I think it's going to be really hard for Agartha to deal with all 3 of us. He's got a really, when you see it, a pretty crappy spot now, too, because he is totally surrounded by 3 nations. And pretty much all of us are hostile at this point, from the looks of it. Again, I thought Marignon was allied with him, essentially, but doesn't look like it right now. Alright, that's it. I don't think there'll be much of a battle next turn, but I'll definitely make sure I get it on the episode, and I don't know. I think it really matters what he's going to do with this. It doesn't seem like he has any troops in this area. So I'm not sure where his main army is. I don't see any significant troops other than the Agartha. So, oh boy. Okay. It's heating up at least. I'm excited to actually be involved now. It was pretty dry for a while there. Here we go. Second turn. Invasion of Agartha. Numerous messages. A little bit of enchantment coming in. I was looking for level 2 for some flight. I figured I can put that on our communion masters and slaves. I think that if I'm Agartha, I'm looking at throwing out some Earthquake. I think that would be pretty easy for him to use, so I'm trying to anticipate that as a possibility. So, Great Wood, not much here, obviously. I have 319 troops, and Siren's Refuge, which was also an undefended water province, taken with no casualties. Found a Marignon friar in my territory, got killed. And that's pretty much it. Now, Marignon responded. He said, there's no way I'm doing anything against Agartha. I'm scared poopless without them. And then over here, we got Agartha. He says, treachery. Much like his conduct with the long-lost nation of man, Arcoscephale has launched a surprise attack in Agarthan soil and once more seeks to lure others in to do the dirty work for him. The massacre of Great Woods? I bought that from your nation in gold, not blood, in the hopes of keeping the peace with your fragile humans. Conspire with Rl'yeh. The nation has been AI for 30 turns. Enslaved Marignon and Pangaea. Agartha has repeatedly opted for trade and negotiation over invasion and enslavement, sharing in war with Pangaea to rid the world of the Cetician miasma that crept from her borders, poisoning the body and minds of every living creature of this land. Your accusations are groundless, your war unjust, your desire revealed to be naked, avarice, and greed. Agartha is not merely ready for your aggression, it welcomes it, as now the true colors of the two-faced Arcoscephale shine through. Come, let the cleansing begin. How is the weather in Arcoscephale? For horrifying thoughts predicts that within 6 turns, the endless hordes of the Golem Foundation will be visiting. So, good response. I'm glad he took that lightly as well. First off, I just want to say it's only 5 turns to my capital from yours, so I don't know what you're waiting for. Okay, bring it on. Second, I'm over here, Great Wood. I was debating heavily on which way I should go, and I feel like this is where being inexperienced in multiplayer probably gonna really show, as if it hasn't already. But I feel like this is an area where I just have no idea what to expect. I mean, he could throw out some spells I wouldn't be expecting that the AI would never do. So it's hard for me to say. What I'm thinking at this point, I'm going to send my Flying Bane down here to Fennis. It looks like it's entirely undefended. And I just plan on moving him around the map, taking random provinces. Even if I get no income or anything, he's just there to try to be a distraction. Now, I have my 319 troops. I could go 1, 2, 3 to his capital, and we'd have a huge brawl here with, obviously, the bulk of his forces. But then I'm a little worried about what he could bring out of Greybeard Peaks. He's got all these wyverns here, which are 5 air gems a pop for 2 of them. So he must have used a lot of air gems here. My concern is he gets some kind of, I don't know, flying commander or something to that effect, and then he can basically do the same thing to me that I'm planning on doing with my Bane. So that kind of worries me. I'm thinking, though, that it's relatively undefended. It's a 250 defense fort, and I have 319 units. And it doesn't seem that he has, based on this up here, that he doesn't have a lot of Pale 1s or Siege. I think those Defenders of the Hall probably have +2 to Siege as well. But I'm kind of thinking I can break this fort really fast. And I think having a fort there could be really useful. And it'll give me some sight over here as well. So if I can take some of this land and then, you know, I have vision over here. Actually, maybe I had to leave a unit behind. Well, I'll have the Bane here. So my thinking is if he moves out of Agartha, then I can just move back to the Great Wood and try to meet him. I really want to have a battle in open fields, and I think that's our best chance. So that's what I'm going with. Again, don't know if it's the best way to go. But I feel like this army is the one that could get behind my lines. This one, he's got to just roll through me. So I think that's my best chance. We're going to find out. Down here, I'm going to go Mirror of Doom. I'm going to look to go into Scimitar Swallow, and I'm just going to see how much water provinces I can take. Now, Pangaea came, and they said that he's working on weapons of sharpness before any major confrontation. I don't think I can hold I don't think I'm in a great position to hold low reach from him. So for now, attack where his forces are not. And then he said that he's sneaking over to Darboon's Redoubt, which is right here. So I'm thinking he's probably got all of his stealth troops. He's going to pop in, boom, hit it, take it, and just kind of, I don't know, stealth around and try to be a nuisance. So hopefully all this stuff going on will force Agartha to decide where he's going to send his troops. I don't know. I feel, like I got a chance here. I think my biggest concern, in all honesty, is that I have limited number of gems on my casters, and I really don't want to be caught in a situation where they blow these gems in a battle that doesn't really matter, like a very small battle. Then I have no gems when his main force comes in and I get just totally trashed. So that's my biggest concern. But we'll see what's going to happen next turn. I'm curious if he's even going to defend here. And last thing, I'm working towards Mind Hunt. I'm really wishing I had that right now, because I feel like here he's got these golem crafters and I could probably be pelting them like crazy. So a little unfortunate there, but we'll get there in about 5 to 6 turns at the current pace. Alright, we got a couple messages. First, I sent out some more propaganda. This is the Arcocephalian Chronicle, as I called it. Today, a force of Arcocephale liberators arrived in the Great Woods, the site of a massacre not 3 years past, at the hands of Agartha. Sources at the front line are reporting the bodies of the innocent men, women, and children were left to rot in the open air without thought of burial or other rite of passage. A gruesome and grisly scene of the utmost atrocious slaughter that I've ever seen in 20 years of field duty, stated one hoplite captain. Their disregard for human life knows no bounds. Captain Tafi Bios, that's our prophet, reports of no opposition whatsoever in the Great Woods. In fact, it appears the Agarthan people are throwing down their weapons at the sight of Arcocephale's forces, raising their hands into the air and thanking the one true god Lanthelis for their freedom from their oppressive regime. The Pangaea said that he's not going to be able to make it, and or at this point it doesn't look like he's going to make it. Marignon is not coming. He'll be attacking from the north in 2 turns. He hopes to keep him busy. And then over here, I definitely had to put this one in here. I will also continue to badger and belittle Marignon for his cowardice. Oi, Marignon, you're probably watching this series. If you didn't get involved in this war, and Dubs and I got wiped out because of it, then I'm thoroughly annoyed. Touche there. I don't like my chances after seeing this turn. Here's the army. Let me just see how this goes, because I did take off all of our, spells that use gems and that sort of thing. That is a horrible shot from Lakers, or Layer Kess, whatever. Okay, now these guys have 12 magic resist, so this is a good test to see how well our penetration works. Why did he cast Fog Warriors? God almighty, I don't think I said it. I could be wrong. God damn it. That is quite expensive. That mage just got sniped. Okay, I really am curious about the Paralyze here. It appears to be missing pretty consistently, which is strange to me. Power of the Spheres, Paralyze. It's okay if we have some of them come in, because we do have some free gems. I have 2 Power of the Spheres going. That's not intended. Okay, this is good to see. Doom. Not sure about Doom. I think that puts, like, bad luck on people. Curses them. Okay. That's probably one I gotta look into casting in the actual battles to come. Okay, Paralyze. I was expecting a lot more Paralyze to be happening. There we go. Okay, so that seems to be hitting pretty consistently. Since the Power of the Spheres and the Light of the Northern Star going off. It's still not as good as I would like to see. Falling Fires, nice, okay. That's a good addition. I think I just picked that up. So Okay, and our Fog Warriors is holding up, so that's doing better than I expected. Well, not that we've seen it really tested, but I was worried that his units are so strong that they might break through that, but... Lots of battle fortune coming. I'm not sure why that is. What was that? I'm about to go watch that again. There was like a volley of poison, it looked like. Okay. There it is. Oh, that's my... I couldn't even see them because of the grass. Oh, that's funny. Let's just take a look. We are fatigued out. That's scary to me because control will be a lot more expensive in terms of fatigue cost than paralyze. So, I don't know. Could be bad. Let's go ahead and skip the rest of this. I don't think we lost anything if I... Yeah, good. Alright, here's some tragedy that I don't understand. The Bane that I sent south got killed instantly by wyverns. I don't understand it because I'm pretty certain these were empty. And this leader only has one map move. So he couldn't have traveled 2 provinces. And I'm not aware of any teleport type spell that he could have cast. So that's really unfortunate. I lost Frostbane, the Flying Boots, and Divine Shield. Very unfortunate. And over here, Marignon's army is monstrous. So that's intimidating. We did break into the peaks over here. I don't think he has anything to fight us. So I'm going to go ahead and go for it. Okay, I do have Fog Warriors on, so I just blew that. That's all right. So we're going to go ahead and storm this. Here's my concern, guys. He's got this huge army coming down here. I know he's going to go down right through here. He can probably break Urklos in 1 turn. I don't even have any troops there. All I have in the south are these guys, which is, what, about 100 units? Exactly 100 units. So this is a big problem, I think. We'll have to see what he brings. And I might have to just sacrifice my army in the south against it in hopes of weakening it. And then, of course, over here in his capital, it's reporting 400 units, so that's insane. I am scared. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull this off, but hopefully I'll do some damage if I do fail. That's it for this turn, I think. Yeah, research, 6 more for Mind Hunt. I really wish I had that, though I don't know if it would really matter against him. Like, I was thinking I could snipe this guy, but he's too strong. I don't think it would kill him, if I had to guess. Dude's got 40 hit points. Yeah. Alright, that's it for this one. Alright, guys, it's the Greybeard Peaks. We are going in. I hope... Wow, he's got a lot of mages here. Whoa. I didn't expect there to be this many mages. These Windmasters level 2 air, throwing up the Mist Form, and Divine Blessing. Where's that coming from? Is that a prophet? It is a prophet. Okay. Okay, maybe we'll kill some useful units here. Maybe we'll kill some useful units. Here's the Cold Bolt once again. Laercus going in. Miss. That guy is worthless. He has not landed a shot yet. Laercus is our... He's like our... I don't know. Our worthless unit that we can just, like, make fun of. Because he does nothing for us. That's okay. That's okay. Let's turn the colors on. Look at those longbowmen, baby. I like them. I wish I had some, like, flame arrows on them. They totally missed the units and hit nothing but casters, which is awesome. Here comes the lightning bolts. So that will negate our Fog Warrior on whatever it hits. But it still limits them to, like, 1 damage. So it basically saves a unit, which is really nice. I don't know what destruction is. I bet he's blowing my armor up. That's what he's doing, isn't it? That son of a bitch. Horrifying thoughts, you sneaky son of a bitch. Oh my god. Oh, it's so mean. I gotta be honest, guys. I think his prediction that he's going to, you know, be in my capital in 6 turns is probably gonna come true. That's okay, though. Holy crap, units. I forgot to set my units to attack, which oh my god. Which obviously not ideal. Magma eruption. So, is my armor permanently broken? Oh, his unit is located in a province with enough spare... Oh, okay. So it's not permanent, at least. I honestly thought that that never ended. So, that's good. Wow, he is doing some damage. I feel like this is pretty costly, though. I mean, if he loses all these mages and I... Well, I don't know. He's probably pumping them out of so many forts and stuff that it probably doesn't really matter. Does Marble Warriors still... I believe Marble Warriors isn't based on armor, so we're actually getting some protection anyway. I am mind blown that these guys... Okay, they got 14 protect... no, it's 12. So, I am shocked at how well they're avoiding our... Good God. Who's even casting that? Wow, I'm like confused, guys, because I thought that was a level 3 air spell. I don't know. I did not see anything go up that would... There's Layer Coast the Worthless. I didn't see anything go up that would let him cast that. Maybe he had gems? I don't know. I'm mad that I forgot to set our guys to attack right off the bat. That was pretty rookie mistake. Laricus with another miss, 0 for 3. Is he blind, I wonder? Maybe he's, like, disabled in some way. God damn, that lightning. Okay. Now a whole bunch of worthless spells, it's okay. So, if I'm not mistaken, all these guys should die, right? I hope so, because I feel like I lost a lot of units. That's definitely bad. Oh my god, that was a nice shot on the Blade Wind. Let's take a look at that. It was 1 dead Bane, no dead mages, that's good. 41 Hypaspists died. 64 units lost. 18 of them were Cardaces, though. That's not too bad. Of course, I was outnumbering him 6 to 1, but he lost 9 Windmasters and 14 Golem Crafters. I feel like that is okay. I'm okay with that. I don't know. He did take Urklos, 91 units. He's got Oracle the Ancients and a Pale Captain. 36 broken-ass Sentinels. Oh my god. Oh my god. I didn't realize he had that many. Oh my god, that's brutal. And he did take the Great Woods with a bunch of Wyverns, so... Wow. You know, now I think I have to wait here. I was originally planning on going down to the Great Woods, but I think I have to wait now because our armor's all broken to shit, so... let's set them to research, I guess. We're gonna have to wait, and so we get some armor back. Wow, guys. 36 broken-ass Sentinels. Most broken-ass unit of all time. I have no way to counter that. Even my main army couldn't counter that. So I was gonna move this army out to try to fight them, because I thought he was pretty light over there, but there's no way this army could fight it. No way, right? It's a 10 penetration roll versus a 12-ish magic resist. I would have to roll like 4 higher than him on the dice roll. Yeah, there's no point. No point in me moving there. I think what I ought to do is go this way and just... Shit, guys. I don't know. It looks really grim. Like I said, this is a problem. He didn't even use his whole force. He actually sent a bunch of them down this way. So, it's too bad. I don't think it's going to last very long. Once this army's gone, I'm pretty much done. I think the only chance would have been if Marignon did join in, but I'm not sure what kind of forces he has over here. But, yeah, it's grim, guys. It's grim. I'm going to keep fighting, do as much damage as I can. But let's be serious. Looks bad.